This woman saved a baby elephant, unaware that her act of kindness would forever change the course of her life. From a young age, Daphne had always felt a deep, unwavering connection to the natural world, particularly the majestic creatures that roamed the African plains. While her peers pursued more conventional paths, Daphne's heart yearned for a life dedicated to wildlife conservation, a calling that would shape the course of her remarkable journey. Despite being offered a prestigious scholarship to study medicine, Daphne boldly chose to forge her own path, determined to answer the siren call of the wild. It was in the lush, sprawling expanse of Tsavo National Park that Daphne's destiny would intertwine with that of the gentle giants, the elephants. There, she met David Sheldrick, the park's visionary founder, and together they embarked on a quest to rescue and rehabilitate orphaned elephants, providing them with the care and nurturing they so desperately needed. Daphne's days were filled with the pitter-patter of tiny elephant feet, the trumpeting calls, and the profound, almost mystical connection she forged with each of her wards. But the purity of their endeavor was not to last. Tragedy struck when David succumbed to a debilitating illness, leaving Daphne bereft and questioning whether she could carry on their shared dream. In the darkest moments of her grief, the memory of her husband's unwavering passion for the elephants became Daphne's beacon, urging her to persevere. One fateful day, Daphne ventured into a nearby forest, seeking solace in the familiar surroundings that she and David had so often explored together. As she walked the well-trodden paths, her heart heavy with sorrow, she stumbled upon a sight that would forever alter the course of her life. What could possibly be in store for Daphne next? In a secluded clearing, a mother elephant was in the throes of a difficult, arduous labor. Daphne watched, transfixed, as the calf struggled to emerge, the mother's cries echoing through the stillness of the forest. As the newborn finally entered the world, the exhausted mother was unable to even stand, her body succumbing to the devastating effects of blood loss. Daphne's heart sank as she realized the grim reality. The orphaned calf would surely perish without its mother's care and nourishment. But in that moment, the mother elephant's piercing gaze locked onto Daphne, her trunk reaching out, as if pleading for help to ensure the survival of her precious offspring. What will Daphne do in this heart-wrenching moment? Will she find the courage to save the orphaned calf? Overcome with a surge of compassion and a profound sense of duty, Daphne knew she could not abandon the helpless calf. Carefully, she wrapped the tiny, trembling form in a cloth and began the arduous trek back to the sanctuary, driven by a determination to save this innocent life. Upon reaching the sanctuary, Daphne's expert care and unwavering dedication kicked into high gear. She enlisted the help of the other mother elephants, coaxing them to accept the orphaned calf and provide the vital sustenance of their milk. It was a delicate dance, as Daphne carefully monitored the calf's feeding, ensuring it received the nourishment it so desperately needed. As the days turned into weeks, Daphne's bond with the orphaned elephant deepened, her heart swelling with a fierce maternal instinct. She saw in the calf's eyes a reflection of the love she had shared with her late husband, and in caring for this vulnerable creature, she found solace and a renewed sense of purpose. The elephant, too, seemed to sense the profound connection, responding to Daphne's gentle touch and soothing presence. Daphne marveled at the intelligence and emotional depth of these magnificent beasts, their memory and social acuity defying the limitations often ascribed to them. As the orphaned calf grew stronger, Daphne knew that the time would come when she would have to release it back into the wild, a bittersweet moment that would test the very limits of her heart. But for now, she was content to cherish each moment, pouring her soul into ensuring the calf's survival and well-being, driven by an unshakable conviction that this was her true calling. Years passed, and Daphne grew older, her hair gradually turning silvery gray, the lines on her face etched by the indelible marks of time and the weight of her experiences. yet her spirit remained undimmed, her dedication to the elephants as fierce and unwavering as it had been in her youth. The orphaned calf she had rescued that fateful day, the one she had named Zara, had blossomed into a majestic, towering creature, a living testament to the power of Daphne's care and the resilience of these magnificent beings. As Daphne watched the elephant herd roam the vast expanse of Tsavo, she felt a profound sense of pride and accomplishment, knowing that she had played a vital role in shaping their future. But what could possibly happen next that would leave you utterly astonished? One day, as Daphne sat quietly at the edge of the park, observing the ebb and flow of the elephants' daily routines, a commotion in the distance caught her eye. A herd was approaching, their movements deliberate and purposeful, as if driven by some unseen force. Daphne squinted, her heart quickening as she recognized the familiar silhouettes of the giants. As the herd drew closer, Daphne's breath caught in her throat. At the forefront of the group, a massive bull elephant stepped forward, his gaze fixed intently on the elderly woman. Daphne felt a surge of recognition, a memory long buried in the recesses of her mind suddenly resurfacing with startling clarity. Without a moment's hesitation, the elephant, Zara, surged forward, his trunk reaching out towards Daphne with a gentleness that belied his sheer size and power. Daphne found herself rooted to the spot, her eyes brimming with tears as the elephant caressed her face, his touch warm and familiar. In that moment, Daphne knew with absolute certainty that this was the very same calf she had rescued all those years ago. The elephant, now fully grown, had returned to her, a testament to the enduring bonds forged in the most trying of circumstances. As the herd gathered around Daphne, she could sense a palpable shift in the air, a profound acknowledgement of the special connection she shared with these magnificent creatures. The elephants seemed to pause, their movements stilled, as if paying tribute to the woman who had nurtured and protected one of their own. Daphne's heart swelled with emotion, the weight of her years melting away as she reached out to caress the elephant's trunk. In that exchange, a lifetime of memories and shared experiences flowed, a silent communication that transcended the boundaries of species and time. Suddenly, Zara turned and gently pulled a few ripe bananas from the nearby trees, slowly offering them to Daphne. The gesture was both unexpected and deeply touching, a clear sign that the elephant recognized and cherished the woman who had saved him all those years ago. What could this extraordinary encounter mean for Daphne and the elephants? Will it forever change the course of their lives? The elephant, as if sensing Daphne's fragility, remained steadfast, his presence a gentle reassurance that the bond they had forged would endure, even in the face of the inevitable march of time. Daphne marveled at the elephant's unwavering loyalty, a testament to the depth of their connection and the remarkable capacity of these creatures to remember and cherish those who have touched their lives. As Daphne watched the herd disappear into the horizon, she felt a deep, abiding sense of fulfillment. The elephants, with their remarkable intelligence and unwavering loyalty, had taught her the true meaning of compassion, resilience, and the power of the unbreakable bonds that can form between all living beings.